When we're thinking about awe, you could imagine on a beautiful, moonless, starry night, far away from the cities, you can see the Milky Way. You can see all these beautiful stars, and you can stand there and you can ponder about how insignificant we are and how large the universe is and how amazing all that sort of stuff is. And that is being in awe. You're in awe of looking at the whole universe. Now here, we're looking at the fundamental fabric of reality. We're looking at the very fundamental laws that govern everything from galaxies to the internal organs of our body and our cells, and the way our lungs split in nature, the way coral reefs form, the way urchins look, the spirals of an octopus tentacle. All these sort of very, very complex things that have very basic origins. Fractals are mathematical functions. When you run them through a computer, you get these otherworldly, very complex looking shapes. The fractal artist is much more like a photographer or a cinematographer, even though they're not really physically traveling, they're sort of traveling through these mathematical landscapes using software. It is an incredible amount of calculation power that you need. So I have this render farm in my studio that has been rendering this exhibition for over a year. If there is anything like alien life on other galaxies or other planets, we don't know anything about that. But what we do know is that the fundamental language of nature, the fundamentals of mathematics, they would still apply there. They would still apply on other planets. They would still apply on other dimensions. You could literally think like, okay, if there is, alien life, or if there is an hereafter or something, it's not very far-fetched to think that it could be something like that.
There is a pattern and a connection in this world, and we are all connected, and there is something that we share amongst ourselves. There is something that we share with other things in nature, and even this planet as a whole. There is this grand pattern, and we're all a part of it. And it's something beautiful and unifying that at Arctic House we wanted to share with everybody during this time, because it's easy to feel isolated.
Key feature of awe is that it quiets self-interest and makes you feel part of the larger whole. I think that is something that maybe now more than ever we really need. Normally I'm making a fractal. It's something you look at. I make it on a screen. It's not a place that you're finding yourself within. I hope that what this result is, it's really about being there and feeling what it's like to be there.
We're using the ELISA technology to mix this in 3D. So we have a 30.1 system, so 30 channels and a subwoofer channel. And we're able to take all the sound objects from the score and the sound effects and place them and move them throughout the space. So people standing in one spot will hear the sound mix from that location, but as they move around, just like their relationship to watching the visuals changes on their perspective, the audio perspective changes as well. It's going to be a head-spinning, immersive journey through sound and space.
Julius is using two pieces that I had composed for planetarium shows. I guess the music fit what he's doing very well. I mean, I've seen it, and it seems like I wrote the music for his installation. To me, it's a wonderful time to be a composer or artist. Because we have these digital tools, they open up, whole vistas which we hadn't been able to explore before.
A project like this is very unique. This is one of our biggest projects in terms of the amount of cameras used to put in a camera-based calibration system for the warping and the blending of the projectors. And then also for the pixel space. This is 18 4K projectors, and so that's quite a bit of amount of pixels. We calculated about 1.6 megapixels. What's so unique about our tech house is the immersion of it. There's so much projection and it's all around you. And so this is what really excites us. the best thing to hear is, how do they do that? How do they make that happen? There's so many projectors up there. How do they make that look like one image going all the way across? And that's one of the best compliments that someone can give you.